Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy X Fusion here. Today we're back with another video, and today we're going to be naming the possible giants in the game. If I miss any giants, let me know in the comments below. But this is what I'm thinking off the top of the dome: all the possible giants in Spark that's going to be playable in Spark and Zero. So let's get right into it. First off, is the most obvious choice. I'm going to go with the Great Apes because obviously we got confirmation of the Great Apes with Great Ape Vegeta. Maybe we're going to get Grade 8 Nappa, Grade 8 Raditz, and Grade 8 Baby. It's still like up in the air whether or not GT is still DLC or base game at this point, but we know GT is going to be in the game regardless. So Baby is obviously going to most likely have his Grade 8 counterpart in the game because it was in the OG Tenkaichi games as well. Who am I missing? Maybe, nah, I don't think Grade 8 Broly would be in the game since we probably would have already saw him by now if he was actually in the game. But the Grade 8s, with the Grade 8s out the way, next up, I'm going to get into the giant form for Lord Slug. Lord Slug is a character that actually went giant in the anime, in his movie. And that could be a possible form to be a playable character in this game because Lord Slug is obviously a Dragon Ball character that's most likely going to be in Spark and Zero because Tenkaichi is a series that it just doesn't miss out on really any characters. Even the obscure characters are going to most likely be in this game. So Lord Slug, I think we're going to get his giant form in this game, and that will actually look pretty cool. Next up, we have Ribrianne. Ribrianne, she has a giant form that she used in Dragon Ball Super, and this game might be the first playable console, the first console game where we have a playable Ribrianne of the giant form, because I believe in Dokkan Battle we already have that, but that's not a console game. Yeah, this might be the first time we actually see the giant form Ribrianne. I'm going to be trying to get through this list. Next up, we got I forget their name, but it was the black, the big black ball character from the Tournament of Power, the one that Kaba went Super Saiyan 2 against. I forget her name. But that character can be. I probably will try to put in a quick little clip. If I care enough, I'll probably put in a quick little clip of the character that I'm talking about. But maybe she is going to be in the game as a giant character. Next up, we got Bergamo. Bergamo actually went giant against Goku in their fight. And I actually see Bergamo getting his form 100%, honestly. We haven't seen it yet, or in the gameplay, but I think it will be in the game probably, potentially. I don't know, maybe we haven't seen it yet, but maybe it'll be in the game. Again, this is speculation on what I think will be in the final game of Spark and Zero as giant characters. But next, without further ado, next up we got Ani Laza. Ani Laza is a pretty, I actually like Ani Laza's design in Dragon Ball Super. And again, like with Rebrand, I think this will be the first Dragon Ball console game that will feature this character as a playable character, and that's really exciting for me because I really, watching Super for the first time, I really like Ani Laza, and in terms of design, and design is something I take very seriously. And if your design is whack, I just can't really rock with your character, no matter how good you are. Next up, we got Cell Max. Cell Max is a no-brainer at this point. Cell Max is a new, brand spanking new giant character that can be featured in this game and get quick bucks. But I honestly think Cell Max will be DLC. Obviously, we got confirmation of Dragon Ball superhero DLC, and I think Cell Max will actually be a part of that DLC lineup. But next up, we got Janemba, the giant Janemba. I think the giant Janemba would be in the game because, I mean, obviously in the OG Tenkaichi, giant Janemba was a playable character, and it wouldn't be surprising if they actually brought giant Janemba back in the Tenkaichi series, and they can do some pretty interesting moves with giant Janemba actually, by making giant Janemba, you know, kind of do that the manipulation with the portals and whatnot, and bringing his fist like through portals and coming out the other way of the map. Probably that would be pretty damn cool. Next up on the list, we got Harudagan. Harudagan is another character that was actually in the OG Tenkaichi games, and I believe that character will be returning for the potentially base roster. I don't know, maybe DLC in this game. We still don't know if movies characters are going to be in the base game, because I don't know, like, there's still a lot of characters to fill up this roster, so maybe movies fits in base game, who knows. But I got Harudagan as that pick right there. Next up, I have Piccolo from the 23rd World Tournament. The giant Piccolo from the 23rd World Tournament, where he fights Goku. Actually, I think that will be really damn cool. Piccolo, I always loved that fight between Piccolo and Goku, and that giant form is just like, it will be a very great addition to the Sparking Zero series. And yeah, next up I have Orange Piccolo, which is another Piccolo character actually on this list. And this is my final pick of the video actually. The reason I picked Orange Piccolo is because obviously a new character, and it's a new giant form as well. Well, it's not new giant form because obviously Piccolo already had the giant form for a while now, but it's a new giant form in the sense that it's Piccolo using the giant form combined with the Orange Piccolo powers. So that will be a first of Orange Piccolo being playable in a console game in his giant form. So that will be pretty damn cool. But that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. A little quick video, nothing too like in depth. It's just me thinking about like the possible picks of giant characters in this game, and that's pretty much all I could think of off the top of my head when it comes to Dragon Ball characters I actually think will be in the game. I know there's other giant characters that I'm missing, but those characters I just do not think will make it in the game at all. So these are characters I actually think will make it in the game as playable characters. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.